Hey, it's Carmel, and I'd like to welcome you to the 5-day website challenge. I'm very excited that you've joined this challenge today. And even if you aren't able to partake in the live webinars, I've recorded these so that you won't be left behind in any way. And I'd just like to give you an overview of what you should expect over these 5 days. So, whether you've got your website for a personal or a business reason, this challenge will allow you to hopefully finish your website in 5 days. And what we're going to cover is basically choosing the ideal template for your website, adding logos, adding images, adding galleries, adding text writing to your customer, adding buttons, adding forms, adding videos, and we will try and look at links to link your website to your social media platforms. For those of you who are wanting to have a membership area where people either pay or have to have a certain password to be able to look at only some of the pages, I've also got a membership page area that you will be able to build on your website. And for those of you who are wanting to sell your product or service online, there are a variety of different ways we can do this. So what I hope is that I can get your website up and running with you so that you'll be able to sell your products and services, or at least have a platform for where your customers can go and see your brand. So join me on these next 5 days. I'm looking forward to it. This is video number 1. And the first thing we're going to do is look at the templates that you can choose from. Okay, we are going to begin today with looking at the ideal template for your website. Now, obviously, it depends on what your business is or your service or your product, or if you're just doing a personal website where you might have a blog, or you just want to showcase something that you've already done, some products, some things that you've already made, and it's not necessarily a business, it's just a hobby. So what we do first is we are going to go to Wix. So in the link below, or on the left, on the right, or above, you will be able to see a link. Just click on the link and you will then sign in and create an account. Now, on my screen, you will see that there are a number of different ones I've already created. But when you create a new website, you click Create New Site. So what is nice is that they've already got some categories here, which if your product or service falls within these categories, they have pre-designed templates that have got things that you will need, such as bookings online or an online store, or if it's a gallery and you're a photographer. There are some templates that are really, really well put together for your specific product or service. So I'm going to go have a look and a little scroll through these different categories. And let's take a look at, photography is always beautiful. Beauty and wellness, just because some of you said that you were doing beauty and wellness. Now, there are different options, and I would suggest create your website with the Wix editor on the right-hand side and choose a template. Okay. Do you see how it's already defaulted into the health and wellness over here, that subcategory? If I just scroll up, I can have a look at all these different categories that I can potentially make my website on. And because I've already gone on to health and wellness, it is pulling up the websites that are similar to this that other people have created, and you can even click through it. Now that kind of yoga one is what people with yoga would really like. Okay, so I'm showing you how to find ones that will work for your business. If I go to photography, the photography websites are always so beautiful. Look at that lovely one. Okay, but now this is not really helping, is it? Because you need to actually see what all the pages on the websites look like. So I'm going to either, if you scroll over it, you can either view or you can edit. You're not going to edit anything first. That just means you're going to make that template yours. You're not going to edit anything until you've viewed a couple. So let's go have a look here and we'll view this one. Okay. What we are looking at here is what the website will look like. And it is lovely when photos, when you hover over them, that they pull up to the front. So because this is a portfolio, as soon as you come onto the website, it's got the images. That's lovely. And over here, we've got the tab for the menu. Let's go to Clients Showcase. If I scroll over the image, it will now bring out some information about it. And I know if I click it, it's going to take me into another page. Okay, if I go into here, Nevada thrift shop, it's going to show me all of those images within that album. Okay, I can go to the About Us. I'm just looking at every one of their pages here. And there's also the book online, which is quite nice. Okay, what is important to note while I'm looking at this specific one to choose is that if I go up to this tab here, it takes me back to all the other ones that I wanted to potentially look at. So I'm clicking in this different tab. It's allowing me to look at the specific one. And I'm only viewing it now. It will allow me to edit it. And that's what you're going to do when you finally select a website that you like. Okay, let's go back onto our other tab, which shows us basically the home page. And let's choose another category. Let's say business. Okay. Randomly select that one. You can see that there's just so much here. Let's choose another business one. Okay, advertising and marketing firm. Let's view that one. Okay, this is a nice clean website. And I can see that the only tabs on their top pages are home, works, and within the works they've got the brand and strategy and the content and about. It's unusual not to have a contact page, but if you scroll down to the bottom, this is called the footer over here. They've actually got all of their contact information here. I would put a form on. I'm sure they do. Let's click on the About Us. Okay, they've got their staff and everything here. And there we go. There's their form. So they've put their contact information under their About Us. So this is quite a nice one to edit and to show you. So if I like this website, I can either go again back to look at all the different other ones, or I can start and think, okay, maybe I want to actually work on this one, add my logo, add my brand colors. This one might work for my business. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to this button on the top right, which says edit the site, and I'm going to click edit. Okay, as you decide to edit, it will come up if you are a new person to this website, and it will have little video demos that basically like what I'm doing now that will help you in each step of your website creation. I'm going to do a little X box to that right now and close it. And what I'm going to do now is just show you that once I've selected the site and now I'm editing it, I'm on the back end of it, it allows me to go on my left hand side over here, and this is all the back end things. So if I want to add extra booking forms, contact forms, galleries, I'm always going to get all of that information here on my left hand side. This home bar, this home tab over here, basically my menu tab. If I want to modify anything over here, I am going to go to the menus pages and I'm going to go over here. So if I want to click anything and have anything to do with this, I'm going to be clicking on the left hand side. What I also wanted to show you was when I was selecting this site, if you look here on the right hand side, it says free. Now some of them will say e-commerce, and e-commerce means that you're going to be paying more, and predominantly because it's going to include a payment gateway. So you must just be careful on the sites that you choose and try and choose the free ones in the beginning. Okay, let's go back to the site. So you choose a website that definitely looks the best for your type of business and product. And what I need to show you, last thing for today, is just that when you are clicking on the edit, it's different to when you are previewing it. Previewing means this is what it's going to look like once I've published it and I can actually click on the content of the website. Whereas if I'm back in the editor, it means I can make changes to what is actually on that page. Last thing to show you is that any changes that I've made, let's make a change here. Let's manage this menu and let's call it home page, just so that I'm making a change. Home page. You see I've got home page now here. It's going to say home page here. see how it changed. Okay, I'll do a little cross there. If I click preview over here, this is what it's going to look like if someone does click that home page, and it's going to go onto the same page, so it's the home page. Okay, I want to save this. I want to save whichever template I've decided just to select as my template. I want to save it. I click save, and it's going to ask me to name it now. So you continue on this top one, and you say get a free wix.com domain, and I'm going to call this 5-day challenge, and I'm going to say save and continue. Why do I do that? Because you guys might be so excited with all the different designs, click done, that you might end up on your actual site having a load of these now coming up, because there's just so many divine designs that you can choose from. There are so many divine designs to choose from. You might think one is perfect for your business, but actually then you want another one. So this is the one I've just done now. It says not published because it's not published. And I want to just show you one more so that you have an idea of the types of things that are available to you. Here is the online store. This one, like I said, is going to be e-commerce, so it's going to cost more if you end up taking one of these websites. But they are beautiful. Just to show you here, let's view that one. If you're selling caps or hats online, look at how beautiful they make it. Okay, now I'm going to show you sometime during this course that you don't necessarily have to have an e-commerce website in order to sell something online. There's another way to do it that's actually way cheaper, and I want to show you because it also allows you to open up different payment gateways so that your customers can pay you in a variety of different methods, and that you won't have to turn a sale away because they can't pay you. Let's just do one more, fashion and accessories. Let's look here. Jewelry design, e-commerce, and I know I'm going to have to pay more. I guess all of these will probably be e-commerce. All right, let's not take the online store because that is all e-commerce. Let's go to design. Design are always beautiful. Graphic design portfolio, textile design. Let's randomly select number 4. And graphic design creative. Let's view that one. Now, some of you might like that idea of a moving image. Sometimes moving images can be quite difficult, and the reason is that they don't necessarily always come up nicely on all different devices. So just be aware of that. If I click work, this is a gallery, and it shows you how nice these galleries can be. Beautiful. If I want to edit the site, I know I have to go here and click edit, and I see it's for free. So my suggestion now is to go and view whichever templates you want. You can save as many as you want. If I went to this one now and I edited the site, okay, I'm going to cross there, and if I wanted to change anything on it so that it was different, okay, and I'm going to save it. It's going to ask me for a name of this website, and I'll just say Sealer 5-Day Challenge 2. Okay, done. Preview. Okay, so just to summarize what we've done today is we've gone onto Wix using the link here, or here, and you've gone and selected a type of template that works well for your product or service. You may have selected more than one, and you've made sure that you don't select an e-commerce one unless you're willing to pay more. Rather, select a template that is free, and you can add an e-commerce plugin later on. I'll explain what that is. What you've done is you've gone in, made one little change, and saved it. so that you can now start saving different templates in your Wix account. And you've gone through a number of different templates to see which one you think suits your business best. The next thing we're going to learn to do is to add your logo into your website.